Hello and welcome back to Yorkshire Land. I'm RickboBaggins and this is episode 8. Another live stream for you guys. So I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas and enjoying that little bit of festive time between now and the new year. So I thought we'd do another little live stream as we had a little bit of time. We've not got much, just an hour. So I think we have plenty of time to get bricks into Huddersfield. And that is because we've just been following the Leeds to Huddersfield train. It is actually a little bit empty. And I reckon for us to fill every seat, we need to get some bricks coming in. And not only that, eventually I'm hoping that Leeds will require bricks, and then we can, and then Huddersfield will require, I don't know, food or fuel, and then we can bring bricks and take fuel or food. So yeah, we are going to get bricks from our stone quarry. Yeah, we've been a little bit busy. Now, don't worry. The making of this will be in episode 9, a little time lapse episode for you. Very similar to the one on episode 5. So yeah, you've got that to look forward to. So yeah, we need to get a train all the way to this construction material plant, aka brick factory, and then we need to drop off the bricks over in Huddersfield. Now I'm thinking we could do some sort of circle or something along them lines. Now I'm not sure if that's going to make us any money. Now if you've been following along with the series, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz. Does really help the channel and the series out. But anyway, we're getting warnings, and that is due to obviously the latest update, and I was playing on an experimental map. Or some people have asked how big this map is. It's a huge map. It's 1x3. Short little cup of tea break there. And as I was doing that, I've noticed for whatever reason my other monitor's decided to crash on me, which is where my chat is and where my actual camera is for my front door, which is something that I like to have on the side. Why I cannot get to that other screen when I'm playing Transport Fever really does baffle me, because I play in 16:9, which is not the monitor or Windows. Anyway, let's in fact, let me just bring up chat on my other screen. Anyway, we've got rid of a lot of these warnings, and I think that's because the car has now been introduced, because we are now in 1866. That, and we've put a couple of train travelling between these cities. So we've got Shipley to Wakefield. No, we've got Sheffield to Wakefield and Shipley to Halifax. So I reckon in future episodes we're going to focus on getting trains either from Leeds to one of those cities, or just a train between the cities. So yeah, that is some of our future plans. I still haven't worked out how to get that other thing working, so I will do that off camera. I'm going to quickly just bring up the chat on my phone. Sorry if you can hear myself twice, I forgot to mute my phone. Right, we've got a chat. How do I bring up the chat on my phone when it's on landscape mode? Well, this stream's not going very smooth, is it? There we go. That should work. And we'll stick you there. Not that anyone is chatting, but just in case someone does. Yeah, where was we? We was going to bring a track so that trains can get over to the brick factory. So yeah, let's do that. Now don't worry, it's going to say that it's going to say that this is a collision, and that is purely for the fact that we've put fences round. So let me think about this. I just want to see what it looks like if we go straight there. So that's basically That'll be straight, wouldn't it? I don't want it straight. It'll be a bit slow coming off, but it's not the quickest anyway going round. You know what? I think that may do. Should be. Should be alright. Now what I do want to do is see if I can reduce. Look how, yeah, it's going up. Fix the slope. Oh, okay. We can click that now. Maybe we could have done that before, but let's bring it down. I don't want it to go into a tunnel. Well, we'll come off that for now. Let us just work out the best way to do this. In fact, it's going to come out round here. About there. 5 miles, yeah, that should be fine. Right, so if I do that straight there. So let's just come out of the forest. Build anyway, because as I mentioned, it's only not building due to these fences. So let's get rid of that fence, and that fence. I think that might still be in his way. I might leave them two in and see what it's like. In fact, I think it might be better. No, we'll leave it in. I'll put a train there and pause it and see if it's actually going to clip the train. If it is, we'll delete them. Or what we need to do before we leave this area is we need to get the train going on. So I think what we're going to do is have a one-way system. So it's going to go this way and come round and back round. That way then we've got things filling up. It's got time to get all the way around. Yeah, that makes sense. And it's clockwise. I don't know if that makes any difference, but you know what? I want to do it so that these look nice and symmetrical. I know that makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. We're gonna have a speed limit around 35 on here anyway, or 30. So, and we can't get it past 31. So does that do it to 30? That goes to 39, and it don't look too bad. Yeah, let's build anyway. Again, the only reason why it's not letting us build it is due to these fences, and I just can't be bothered redoing it when I can just delete like that. And yeah, this one's gonna have to be deleted, and that one. Now I am thinking maybe we yeah, I still don't, yeah, that's don't look right. We can always fix that later down the line, but for now that junction looks to work pretty well. Now what we do need to do while we're up here is put a waypoint in. And as I mentioned, we're going to go up that way. I also want maybe a signal. We're only going to have one train on here for now, but when we have more than one train, obviously signals are going to be important. So do we want it one way? Yes, we do want it one way. So then that might even mean that I don't have to use that thing there. Let's just make sure that there's no derailing going to go on. No, that looks okay. So it's going to go around there. It can stop here. You can also have a stop there or something. Right. Now we need to get the track all the way down to the construction material point, aka the brick factory. Oh, we've gone a little bit straight there. Right, come on game, catch up with me. Gives me time to have a cup of tea break. Alright, let's think about this. If I do it straight here, when it's got bricks, it can come around here. And then go around here. And then back up this way. Yeah? That makes sense. How do we just have it? I don't like tunnels. Especially when we can introduce. We can use this track to then get the tools maybe. Do I just want to go straight there? Because you pay by the bird as the bird flies. Is that a tunnel? No, it's not a tunnel. Right, there we go. Spending a little bit far too long on this. You know what will be better? Is if I actually make this first. So let's come in here. Let's delete this. We're not going to bother with detailing as such in this episode. We'll do that in a later episode down the line or off camera. So we need one of these, a zigzag railway cargo. I'm going to increase that by maybe 5. We're going to have street connections on. We're going to turn country off. And we're going to change that to, I said 30 miles per hour, which I think works out to be 48 kilometres. Oh, is it 48 or is it 40? That'll do, 40. Do it to, we'll do 280. I will 280. Or did we do 280 over here? Basically, I want it to be the same size as this. No, I think I did 240. I did 240. Then this won't have any unloading, and this won't have any unloading issues. Now, this might be a bit smaller, and if it does take a little bit longer for it to unload, so be it. Alright, so we've got a choice. We can either have something like this, have it going straight, like we have over at the stone quarry, or we can bend it. No, not like that. Radius. Now again, I want to get this as close as I can. It's only clipping edges, it's not going to make any difference. So I could then go, in fact, I want to be as, like, something like that. Right, it does mean that we've come on here a little bit, but it shouldn't look too bad. And then what we'll do is we'll just neaten that up with a bit of paint. Perhaps we can quickly. Oh, all my paints have gone. Yeah, I've been messing around with mods, and that was to allow me to do that query. Yeah, let's do something like that. In fact, let's just go like this. And then. This is not the right one. Where are all my organisation of? I can't remember what it's called. They're all later, but they're just not in the orders that. Oops, that's the one I need. Which one though? I've just realised that we're on a live stream. I can't speed this up. Right, let's stop messing around. There we go. Let's just do something like that. Right, that'll do. I'll come back and detail that afterwards because I need to sort out my... Oh, that's not the right grass colour, is it? But never mind. Track, that's what we need. Right, let's get this connected up and see what this looks like. I don't want any tunnels. No tunnels. Excellent. Fantastic. Right, let's think about it. We need it on that side because... Well, yeah, it's going to be too close if we have it on that side. So if we do double the track up... Oh, I've not meant to press that button. Excellent, yeah, so we can have it on that side and then come into it and then on this side. Yep, that will work. Again, we can quickly sort out smoothing issues like this. In fact, what we might want to do is do something like that. And then smooth this bit out. To look a little bit better. What do you think? Ooh, I don't know if I wanted to smooth that out. Because, yeah, I've just ruined this. Whoops. Let me, yeah, maybe a bit better. Let's just make sure this looks alright still. Right, so we have it connected up. We've smoothed it out. And this is connected to this. So what we need to do now is we need to figure out, because it's going to come here, it's going to make the bricks. I'll drop off the stone, it's going to pick up bricks, and it's going to take it into the city. Now we need to have somewhere for it to drop off. Now, normally, I might just add something on, but I like this to be just a passenger one, so I am going to have a separate one. Huddersfield looks already quite a big town. Well, it's not compared to if we look at all the rest of them. You know, Huddersfield's up there, and we've not really done much to it other than put transport, passenger line, like we have done with York. So, I reckon what we'll do is we're going to delete this. We are going to get our road out. Same road of what we had there. We're going to extend that along. Let's make it flat. Like so. And then what we'll do is, maybe we even do that. Yeah, we're going to get rid of some resident housing, but I'm sure they will be able to rebuild. Right, let's make it same size. And then we need to do that. Right, let's... Oh, the rebuilding. That's what happens when you build on play. I'm just trying to level everything out so when we do make his train station, it's a little bit easier. Now the only problem is that this road wasn't level in the first place. Right, I literally deleted them there, the rebuilt down road. To be fair, I've not got any signs to say, you know, train station building in progress. Let us build something. I think I'm just gonna go with something basic. So like that maybe. What happens if we do a large one? It means that I don't have to get rid of them buildings. Okay, we'll do that. Go straight. Straight. Do it. Cargo station. Right, so let us figure this out. We'd need a loop because it's going to come here. In fact, let us get this. Make it the same size as the actual station. Right, let's figure out where this is going. Maybe I want it to come this way. And then back out that way. So let us, first of all, put a bit of a straight on so then we can actually go that way, etc. And then we can turn. Bearing in mind, I think Huddersfield might end up building out to here. I'll hope so anyway. Alright. That might work out. Let's just... Oh. Do it that big. That's 75 miles an hour. Although, let's delete this road. Let us... Let's move this out a bit more. Excellent. Right, 75 miles an hour. It's not the most direct route, but it works. And then this... Oh, now we'll need to go... Let's make it straight. From here. Click on it right. And then let's get a nice fast 75 miles an hour fine junction. Is it classed as a fine junction? Assume so. So it's going back on itself a little bit, isn't it? So we could probably make it come down further. Yeah, that'll do. Just make sure that this... Okay, it does. Fantastic. What I want to do though is Bring this in a bit. That's where junction is. We can do something like that. And then we can smooth this out around here so it's a bit hilly around the edges. Well, this is very time consuming, isn't it? I probably shouldn't be doing this on a live stream, so let's just smooth things off and let's get the train and the line up and running. Because that's what we're here for. I can do this off camera. You're still doing it. Yeah, because I don't want these sharp edges. And we do a little bit of a ride along, which we'll be doing once I get this on. Right, so we've sorted it out. This is connected. Yeah, you always want to make sure your stations are connected. So that station's connected. Obviously, this station, yeah, that's connected. Now, what's this connected to? Ooh, that's connected to all of this. So if I press 6 on my numpad, now, think about it. That is basically, we do that again, and then that. So these ones are connected, but all this isn't. What we'll need to do is we'll need to set up a little road depot as well. Now this is where food is, so maybe if I do a road depot, will that extend out to here? Let's have a look. Yeah, let's keep that open. And then let's do we'll do something like this. Or should we do a standard one? A with B. A with A, sorry. Do it a bit like, no. Concrete platforms, maybe we'll do 2 on the other side. Saying there's a collision. So because it's halfway into that. I want to make the entrance a little bit shorter. Right, if I do build anywhere, I don't get rid of that house. Just come off onto there a little bit. I don't think that's much of an issue when we're yeah. We do need to delete that. I'm going to rebuild it. But we're going to go up 1. We go up 1 again. No. Right. I need to press C dot for cancel, and then I need to turn it round. But it will. Ah, right, I see. Ah, so I can make it a little bit smaller. Right, and then if I bring it up a little bit, not that much up, I think about that. No, one more further down. Then build anywhere. It does look like it's coming up underneath that a little bit. We could fix that. Let's see if we can fix that. So if we do in fact, what do we have as configuration? So I want to configure this. So we delete that. Oh, it's not going to let me rebuild it because of the collision, isn't it? Because I wanted to. Yes, if I configure bulldoze that, put that there, get rid of house, which is done that anyway, which is what. Well, yeah, let's still see if we can fix this by putting some assets over it, maybe. I'm thinking something like, but no, I just want a warehouse, not that warehouse. Get rid of that. Right, I do not know what's going on with my stream because everything's crashed apart from the game, and it does seem like the stream is still playing. So I'm going to continue. So just a little cup of tea break and just double check that the stream is actually working. I hope the sound works and everything. If anyone does want to comment, that'd be great to let me know what the sound's like. I look for a something to cover this up. First of all, we can stick something like that there. So then that kind of like covers the little hole that we had open. I don't look too bad on that side. Although there's something going on here. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. But yeah, let's see. We had a better. Yeah, I really wish it told me what each one did. Looking for a small little warehouse type. Ah, this is what I'm looking for. Now, I might have to move that. But let's just double check that looks alright. Don't look too bad, does it? I think I might have to remove it because if the car comes down here, let's get trucks because that's what we're using. It does fit in there. Then it's going to turn around. I think it's going to clip, so we might have to move it back. We'll see. I can always change that off camera if that does happen. I feel like I'm spending far too much time dealing with these little niggly bits, and you just want me to get on with the actual mission of the episode. Mission, the task at hand. Oh my word! Can't believe all these have uncategorized themselves. Yeah, let's do something like that. And then let's just smooth it out a bit. Yeah, I can be quite pedantic at times with this. That's not the right word, but you know what I mean. Pretty anal. Right. In fact, will that smoothing bit work for sorting this out? Sometimes it could be just oh, has it come back? No, it's not. Look, it's like glitched out. It's probably because I built on top of it. That's probably why. And it's done something to the ground. But we'll see if we can mod that. Otherwise, we'll redo it off camera. And after all that, we did it so that we didn't get rid of that commercial building. And we ended up deleting it anyway. Right, so yeah, we've got... Oh, it does not extend that extra bit. But the reason why we're putting that in is so that if we press 6, all these houses here and here are not going to get connected. Now the tools. Alright, so bringing it onto there will then send it out there. But then we still need a truck drop stop. So let's just go that for an unloading bit. And we could do something like on this side. It comes this way, delivers. And that should hopefully introduce things to go there, maybe. Or do we want to do it over here? Yeah, I don't want things stopping there. This is probably going to be like a main road. So yeah, if I do something like there. And we'll just put that as a cargo drop. Right, so we have got everything sorted. We need to buy a vehicle. In fact, we need the train first, don't we? Although we've got plenty of money, so we're already here. Let's go to cargo. We've not got any other vehicles since we've begun, so we're going to go with this one because it's the lightest of 0.5 ton. And we are going to be delivering a new line from Huddersfield to cargo. Now it says Upper Huddersfield. This is Upper Huddersfield's cargo station. And we are going to wait for a full load, and we are going to wait forever. Now, he's going to bite us in the butt later because all we're doing is... So you know what? Let's just load bricks so it doesn't. So then if I put here... Huddersfield's... Oh my word, what is going on? It's telling me that I shouldn't be streaming at this moment. Let's try this again. Huddersfield. Cargo station to town. And then put in brackets, bricks. I will think of a better naming convention off camera, but at this moment in time, I just need to get things set up. So, right. That is bricks getting... It would have just worked if I put bricks into the station and left it, because most of the brick factory in Huddersfield is connected to the train. But if I want to get 100%, you need to make sure that you're covering all of the bricks. So you get if you're not getting these in your output, you're never going to get 100%. So yeah, you need to make sure that it's covering the full state. And don't forget, obviously, the cities grow, which means that you'll need to adjust over time. Right, so we now need a train. But wait a minute. How is this train going to get onto here? That's a very good question. So what we need to do is we need to get a way for that train to get onto here. So I'm thinking if we do a junction from here. No, I don't want it to... why is that going to 75? What speed is that? 75. There we go. Right. And then we want to do something like that. That's when we need to go further. Let's come out of this view. And let's flatten this bit. Right. We want these to be flat, you see, so it's nice and smooth. Excellent. Right, we've got a nice junction flying off here onto this track. Now the question is, do I want to make it so it can come round here? We don't need it at the moment, so rather than wasting any more time and unnecessarily having more junctions than needed, now what I'm going to do is, on the way there, once we've got one... So, let me start again. We're not going to bother with signals because we've only got one train on. And we've got one train on this track and one train on this track. However, to get onto this track, we are going to be utilising this. So for now, in fact, I'm going to pause it. Because that train is there. And I want to try and get onto the train first. Oh, you know what? We're going to unpause it. So basically, we want to come all the way down here and we're going to stop here. In fact, we can do a stop there and a stop there. And then here, are we going to stop here? No, we're not. Oh, and I've put these one way and I don't want them one way. So if you click on them, you can change it to not one way. Right, let's come back here. And what we're going to do is we are going to buy our train. Now we're going to go for the most powerful train. Power. Where's power? Power's there. So at the moment, 1866, 544 horsepower, 40 miles per hour. Quite expensive though, just short of £250,000 a year, £241,000 per year at £1.45 million. We're doing bricks. I think we'll go with the red one. Why not? Why not? Cargo now. On here. Oh yeah. What speed are we doing? 4 miles an hour. Right, cargo. We want not power, we want capacity. So obviously we're not carrying fuel. This does 31 miles an hour. It does stone, and it also does bricks. Excellent, excellent. That's what we want. Now this does the same, but it's longer. Same weight, 10 ton. But have you noticed it's a longer wheelbase? So we're not going to use them either. They're not going to, because we want both stone and bricks, which default doesn't really allow you to do it, but we've got some mods, so yeah. Now, the only other one we've got is we've got this one, all-purpose wagon, but it does 29 miles an hour. It's 5. Now, what about if we go back? That does 31 miles an hour. How heavy are they? 10 tons. These are 7 ton. Not as quick though. To every, so if we do 10, it's going to be 70 ton. Whereas the other one's going to be 100 ton. Which means we can get a few more of these. That is quite a difficult decision. Alright, 31. Oh, that's only 3 to 4 though. That's 5. That does 5 to 7. You know what? We're going to go with these, I think. We can always change them if needs be. But yeah, I reckon we can get more of these on. So, what did we do? We did 240 metres. So, 200 metres. It's 29 miles an hour. It's not going to get up medium hills though. We've got many hills. I want to see what it is at 240. You know what? Let's just try it. Let's do it. £6.6 million. The brick train. And we're going to get a new line. We're going to pause it because I want to watch it come up. I do want to watch it come up. And you guys want to watch it come out because, you know, we all like a good cab ride. And not only that, if we pause it, look at where his train is for Huddersfield. As soon as it gets past this bit, our train's going to be able to go out. And then this train is going to be on the way back anyway. So what we should probably do is not do any signals because that's just going to overcomplicate things. We were making a line, weren't we? That's what we're doing. So we wanted to put this. We've got 2 new lines. Oh, we've not named that line, did we not? Okay, we'll do it off camera because yeah, we already spent quite a long time on the stream, and I don't know because OBS has crashed, even though it's still streaming to my TV. So we're gonna continue, but I have no idea how long I've been, and I've got company coming round in about an hour. Well, that was an hour of me streaming, and then they're coming round. So yeah, right line. That's what we're doing. Manage. And we want to get out of that view. We want to start off here. Excellent. It's one way, isn't it? Yeah, one way. That's what we did. Then we want to come and drop it off. So yeah, we're going to full load, wait forever. And then you're going to drop it off. You're going to pick up if you've got any. We're going to put it as a dark red. Excellent, excellent. We've not even needed to use this because this is one way. So it has no other choice but to go that way. So yeah, that's to make your lines a little bit easier when you're managing them as well. So you don't have to have loads of waypoints. Right, so it's going to pick it up, drop off the stone, pick up any bricks if there is any. On first route, we're probably not going to have any. Then we're going to come round this 75 miles an hour bend. Big ass bend, but you know we don't have to lose any speed. And then yeah, we're gonna go back. Look at that, no signals required. And life's nice and easy. So yeah, we are going to now hop in his train, and we're gonna have a bit of a ride on. Now what I'm gonna do though is, where's that other train? If I do something like this, and then we can watch her come out. Yeah, because our train station's also one way as well. Although this one's anti-clockwise, whereas I think the where we went earlier was anti-clockwise. Well, technically it depends which way you're looking at it. Well, I guess you're looking at it from the platform stage, aren't you? Yeah, we've definitely future-proof so that when we have lots of things coming into Leeds, we can get it from obviously the main cargo hub over to our city, Leeds City Central section. Again, this covers quite a lot, but we need to actually set up a little outskirts for Leeds for our fuel as well. So that's the reason why we're not going to get 100% on our fuel. Now, probably got a few bits of food that's not getting counted as well. Oh no, we are actually dealing with all the food, so we should be able to get his food 100%. Although we do probably need to work on getting a bit more wheat there. Now, what's going on here? Oh, this is our massive train. Wow, yeah, I forgot it's 240 metres long. I didn't actually count how many carriages we had, but yeah, that many there. It's kind of holding a little bit of a traffic jam up, as you can see. Let us take the... Oh, wow. Yeah, it's going on for days of this. No, when we were saying about getting our Leeds food run, yeah, that 250 horse cart run that we have, getting wheat delivered to the food processing plant. Yeah, we were only carrying half the food. Now we've got 4 food on. What about this one? That one's got 4 on as well. That one's got 3. 2. Okay, 0, 0. Alright, it's not going as well as I was hoping. Yeah, we're on single speed. Let's come out. Let's check out our train. And I wanted to see going over the little bridge. So yeah, there she is. The massive brick train. The longest train in the county. In Yorkshire Land, the remake. Well, I hope you've enjoyed your stay. I'm going to have to run to the loo. We are going to leave you to a bit of a cab ride so that you can enjoy the journey. Now, it's going to take a little while for it to get to the Stone, but as you can see, Stone is already sat waiting for this train, and then it's going to be able to turn it into bricks. Now, the first run, it's not going to actually take any bricks to Huddersfield because I don't want it waiting around. I'd rather it pick up, take no bricks, and get another lot, and then have bricks waiting for it. And then eventually, the more trips we'll have a nice even bit of numbers. So you'll have to wait till next episode. Will that be a stream? Will it be a recording? Who knows? It's on Monday anyway. That's when it'll be. We may do a stream before, but I'll be honest. I've got a little bit addicted to Delta Force. Well, I say addicted. My brother introduced to it me last night. And we might have stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning playing it. So, yeah, I needed to do some housework. And then get the stream out for you guys. And then it's on to Delta Force with my brother after I've had a bit of company and had a brew with a friend. Well, anyway, I've tried on too long. You enjoy the rest of this cab ride, and I will see you in the next live stream video. As always, thanks for watching, and happy gaming. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and all that jazz.